What's good with y'all? Back again, another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about, how to run a clothing brand in 2024 and what is the tips you need to run a successful clothing brand. If you guys are new to the channel, go by there and Ryan Shop. We run a fashion brand ourselves, apparel for tattoos and stuff like that, tattoos, and for people that's inked up. So if you guys like that, if you guys are tatted ink, check out our website, stuff like that. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about running a clothing brand, what you need. What was it some ways to really execute, scale your brand, scale your small business, because we want to scale. So what do you guys need for if you just trying to start your clothing brand? If you really want to start off, you gotta have a name, y'all. The name is the most important thing you need to start your clothing brand in 2024. If you guys are just trying to start your entrepreneur, make sure you get a name that you really can see yourself doing at least 10 plus years, because you can't, once you pick that name, you can't rechange it if you locked in, if you invested in it. So make sure you got that name that you know is that name that you really rock with, you know what I'm saying? You really just feel like you can see yourself doing it, right? For our brand is Raw Ink, you know what I'm saying? We want to make sure we our niche is for people that's tatted, and we want to tap into the market for people that got tattoos. So you know what I'm saying, that's why we have our slogan, which is tattoos tell a story. So that's our niche and stuff like that. But next thing you want to need is a logo, right? You're gonna need a logo for your brand. If you see it, if you look behind me, you see that there's a logo behind me, and this is our brand. So you gotta have a logo. A logo is key. We got our logos everywhere. We have our logos on our laptop. We have logos on our cars, our business cards. We have, you know what I'm saying, we have our logos everywhere. You know what I'm saying. We want to make sure you have a brand. What sticks out? If you see Nike, you know the check. That's Nike, right? If you see Puma, they got the Jaguar or something like that. The Puma, you know that brand. If you see McDonald's, you see the M, it's the brand, because it's all about the logos and how you advertise it. So make sure you have a bold logo that stand out, that stick out like a sore thumb. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to have in 2024. And then when you having a clothing brand, make sure you sign up and have a website for your clothing brand, because you don't want to just be having this clothing brand, say, yeah, I got a clothing brand, but when they go to your site, they don't see no site. It's 2024, you gotta have a website, right? You know what I'm saying? We got Shopify, we got a lot of other website places. You can definitely get a website. So make sure you go ahead, get a website and get a logo and get right straight to it, right? Because with this video, we're gonna get straight into it, cause you know what I'm saying. Basically, we really want to help y'all really succeed in 2024, and this was what we do in our brand like that. So how we succeeded in our brand, we basically did an execution. We started this brand in 2020. We've been going hard for 3 to 4 years, and we just been executing. We've been running ads. You want to make sure you got accounts for your name, when it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything that matches your name, your brand. So when you lock in on all social media platforms. Make sure ain't nobody got your name, and your name is good for go. Once you got the green light for all the websites, then you're gonna want to start marketing your brand, right? What are the key tips to marketing your brand? The key thing is to make sure you got people wearing your brand. So I know for me personally, I'm picky for real. If I'm gonna wear somebody's clothing brand, especially if it's a brand I never heard of, it's gotta be people wearing it. What I look like buying something that I know other people ain't really wearing. You know what I'm saying? If nobody ain't wearing your brand, then I'm not gonna wear it either. So that's just a simple fact. So you want to make sure you have influencers, brand ambassadors. You want to have good marketing tactics just to get people aware of your brand, because if you look at Nike, like I said, other brands, they got influencers, they got big athletes and stuff like that. What is gonna be your strategic path on how you gonna get people wearing your brand? You know what I'm saying? So try to find a way for people to really just come out and wear and support it. If you could get a group of people, of a lot of people wearing your brand, then that's perfect, because a lot of people wearing your brand shows that a lot of people are interested on whatever you got going on, and then they catch the eye of somebody and they gonna be like, oh, I like what they got going on. I'm like, you know what, that's your brand. They might go ahead and copy it, you know what I mean? They might go ahead and spend some money with you and grab what you got to get. So make sure you just get a lot of people wearing your brand. That's very important for, 2024 especially. You want to make sure that your brand speaks its volume. Another thing you want to have when you're having a brand is make sure that brand is telling a story. Because if your brand doesn't have a story, why would they want to buy it? You know what I'm saying? People buy off feeling. People buy clothing off emotions. It's not really no point for people to buy clothes unless it's very popular, or it's emotional. They got some type of emotion into it where they feel like they gotta support, they gotta buy it. And if your brand is just not targeting to the people that you're trying to target to, then people just not gonna really want to support your brand. You know what I mean? That's just just being honest, because there's already big brands out there they wearing. So what makes you think they're gonna buy your brand if it's already out in the market with this brands that's been established for 60, 70 plus years? How you gonna stand out for them from them people? So you gotta make sure you're very strategic on picking your name, picking your niche and stuff like that, just to really get, you know what I'm saying, people aware of your brand. If you guys like this video, make sure y'all like this video, subscribe too, and drop comments. But yeah, these are some real gems that I learned from me running a brand, is picking a name, picking a niche, get a lot of people wearing your brand, having brand ambassadors support you, and just making people like feel like they're a part of something, right? You want to make sure people really feel like they're a part of you, they're a part of your brand, they're a part of your story. And that's what makes it, like, you know, that's what makes it epic. That's what makes it big, and that's what keeps people spending money and keeps people buying more, because it's all about the effort, the work you put in, and just keep redoing and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? That's what I've learned, and I wanted to share this gem for y'all. If you guys like this video, all I ask for y'all to do, like this video, drop a comment if you got a business in 2024. Make sure y'all subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want to hear more about entrepreneur and stuff like that. And I'm gone, y'all. Peace.